Yo, what's up, YouTube? This ranking I'm about to do, it might be, if not the hardest, one of the hardest rankings to do. I'm talking about the all over the place glam, Beatles, Cheap Trick, psychedelic, power pop band from Blue Island, Illinois, the one and only Enuff Z-Nuff. And I don't have the chip-led albums. They just released another one recently. 4 or 5 of them they have now. So that makes close to 20. I'm just doing the Donnie Vie era ranking. And nothing against Chip. I met him. He's awesome. He signed my stuff free. He's a really cool guy. He sounds good live too. But I don't know. I just had no interest in buying the newer Enuff Z-Nuff without Donnie on vocals. I have 12 here. Well, there's 12 albums. I have 9 of them, so I don't have all of them. And some of them are hard to find now, but luckily they all been put on vinyl. I only have a couple on vinyl. And this band is so unique because 4 of these albums, of the 12 I have, or the 12 I'm going to talk about, 4 of them are like demo leftover or B-sides, like albums full of those type of songs. And what band has so many albums just dedicated to leftovers, B-sides, and unreleased material? That's Enuff Z-Nuff. They've been recording albums forever, or so many songs for the last 40 years. So this ranking is hard because I don't know what I'm going to put at the bottom. I have an order here. They don't have a bad album. I just am ranking these in terms of how often I pull them out to listen to them, or how much they, impact they had on me. So this can change. So let's start it off. Number 12. One of those demo albums, unreleased songs, 1985. I think it's from 1994. And this was recorded 85, 86 before the first album. There's nothing wrong with this album. I don't listen to it very often, so it's at the bottom. And like I said, it's unreleased material. It sounds good though. I mean, Tears of a Clown's a cover. No Second Time is a good ballad. Hollywood Squares is a good song. I don't know. Goodbye Goodbye, the end of the album's alright. It's just not really an essential Enuff Z-Nuff record, so it's last. Next up, at 11, is another one from, I think it's like 2003, 2004, Japanese pressing there. That's the Question Mark album. These songs were released or recorded, I'm going to say Animals with Human Intelligence era, but they were left off the record for some reason. Home Tonight, Help is my favorite song off the album, dealing with mental health and, loving yourself. It's one of my favorite Enuff Z-Nuff songs, to be honest. It's really good. Man with a Woman was on their greatest hits favorites. It's a good song too. Let's see what else. Joni Woney, Likes to Ride a Pony. It's alright. I try to listen to all these really quickly to get an idea, because it's been a while since I listened to these. But these demo ones are definitely at the bottom, but they're not bad records at all. Yeah, this one, I think a lot of these were like too poppy. They put on Animals with Human Intelligence, so they shelved them. So that's number 11, Question Mark album. And by the way, I'm not going to do any sound, clips like I do with songs. I need to clear some space on my phone first. Coming in at 10, guessed it, 10. This is from around 2000 as well, somewhere around there. Early 2000s, I'm not sure which year it was, to be honest with you. But it had the single There Goes My Heart, which is one of the best songs. Classic era Enuff Z-Nuff. Your Heart's No Good, But I Love Your Face, that's a cool song. And that's how I feel about a lot of these attractive women. They're like, look good, but probably their personality is shit. Song about suicide. Donnie was writing a lot of songs. Loser of the World, Suicide. Ain't It Funny How You Feel Like Dying all around this time, so he must have been going through some stuff. Everything Works If You Let It, which is weird because it's on 2 albums back to back. I think it's a Rick Nielsen song. It's okay, it's not one of my favorites, but it's on their greatest hits. Holiday is a cool song. It's very like classic era Enuff Z-Nuff vibe, like the first album, very, you know, Beatles-esque, glammy type sound. And it has the same, it's basically the same cover as the first album, it's just they put the 1 there for 10 album. Next up is one I don't have, and that's going to be the last album Donnie ever did on vocals. It's from like it was recorded in mid to late 2000s, and I think it was released in 2009. It's Dissonance. And interestingly enough, it had Jakey Lee on guitar, you know, the legend himself, Badlands, Aussie, you know. And I never listened to this album when it came out. It just kind of went over my head, never really thought about it. And I didn't know until recently that Jakey Lee was on this album. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should have picked it up. I have it lower because I don't have it and I never really listened to it that much. There has some cool songs. It definitely is a pretty strong album. It had like Lazy Day, classic Enuff Z-Nuff type vibe. What else was on there? Shit, I don't have the damn thing with me, so it's hard to tell. Fine Line, that's a good rocker. Dissonance, the title track. There's another one that I liked, Roll Me Away or something. That's a good ballad. It's a good album, I just don't have it. Luckily, it's also on vinyl. The CD's hard to find, but everything's now on vinyl except Strength. Everything's been issued on vinyl, so it's a good album. It might move up in my ranking if I had it, so I put it low because I'm not as familiar with the record as these other ones. So that's Dissonance. Next up is another one I don't have it yet. It's another leftover album, and that's Peach Fuzz from 1996. And this, I think, was also recorded during the Animals with Human Intelligence era, and it's a lot of B-sides as well, like Let It Go was off of Mother's Eyes, single in the UK from Strength. Kitty was also on, I think, a UK version of Strength. Happy Holidays, which should have been used in Home Alone 2. It was written for Home Alone 2, but it was never used. It's maybe the best song on the album. It's a good song. There's another one, something Virtual Love or Vacant Love, that's it, Vacant Love, that's a good one. They played that a couple times in concert as well. I'm trying to remember all the songs off the top of my head since I don't have it. But it's a good album, it's pretty good. It's a solid mix of, you know, B-sides and unreleased material. So next up, I already lost count, so fuck it, I'm just going to keep going from this point. I think this is number 7, I think. Yeah, number 7. Tweaked. This is from 1995. This is their, if you want to call it, grunge era record. And it's like half classic Enuff Z-Nuff style and half like alternative 90s psychedelic style. Stoned was the one, their more popular songs from the album. It's definitely a 90s-esque song. It's not my favorite. Bullet from a Gun, very alternative. Again, not one of my favorites. Mr. Jones, kind of alternative as well. My Dear Dream, it's a ballad. I like the chorus in the song. Life is Strange is more alternative, but it's a great song. It might be my favorite off the album. We're All Right's definitely classic 80s era Enuff Z-Nuff. It's Too Late, same. As Jesus Closed His Eyes, classic Enuff Z-Nuff. It's a really underrated song. Style, I think that was the earliest song from the record, one of the first ones recorded from it, and Derek Frigo is on this track, and it's the last album before his passing that he did with Enuff Z-Nuff. I think he's only on parts of this album, a few songs. My Heroine, very alternative, slower type song. And How Am I Supposed to Write a Love Song? Kind of like also a classic era Enuff Z-Nuff. So it's kind of like a mix, a bridge between like grunge era Enuff Z-Nuff and classic era Enuff Z-Nuff. I originally didn't like it, but I listened to it when I went back through here, and I'm like, it's not bad. There's parts of it I really like, some of it it's like, it's alright. So, number 6 is 7. Just like a fucking thing going on today. I'm not gonna say it. People today are dumb. I don't get the whole 6, 7 thing, but I think it's a rap shit. It's from a rap song, so it sucks already. But this is 7. I think it's from 97, but this says 2000, but I think it's originally from 97. That's what's playing in the background. Because Peach Fuzz was 96, I think this was 97. It's a really good song, and this is actually the second version of this album. The first one was actually released in 1994 under Chip and Donnie label called Brothers. I don't know the reasoning, but this came out in the US and the rest of the world at 7. Wheels is one of their most popular songs. Downhill, talking about time won't heal your broken heart. It's all downhill after, losing love, basically. Very good song. 5 Smiles Away, I think that's on the greatest hits as well. It's a good one. Clown on the Town. So Sad to See You. It's a pretty long album. It has 15 songs on it. It can drag at times, but the highlights are pretty good, so that's why I have it at number 6. So now we're finally into the top 5 here. Oh wait, that's 7. Shit, see, I can't add. 7 is 7. Forget what I just fucking said. Number 6, since I don't have it, this is why I can't count, is their best demo album from like 10 years ago. I don't remember the year, 2016, 2015. Clown's Lounge, the last one technically with Donnie Vie on vocals, but it was all recorded in the late 80s around their first album. So it wasn't the last studio album of new material. That was Dissonance. And this album's actually pretty good. It has Runaway, Rockabye Dreamland, She Makes It Harder. All 3 of those I think were singles released from the album. Really solid 80s, late 80s, perfect time period for Enuff Z-Nuff. You can tell it was written during that time. There was another one, something Shakespeare, I don't remember the title. Shakespeare's in the title, but it had like background vocals with Janie Lane, I read. You might be able to hear it if you listen to it. You might be able to pick him out. But overall, it's a solid record. And when it first came out, I remember listening to it. I'm like, holy shit, it's Donnie back in the band. But it was just, I read it was all demos and unreleased material from years back. So I'm like, damn it. So that killed that. So that Clown's Lounge at number 6. 7 at number 7. 10 at number 10. Just so we remember. Top 5. I have the rest of these. This one might be high for some people, but I bought it, because I needed it for my collection. It was one of the last ones I bought, if not the last Enuff Z-Nuff record I bought. And I'm like, I listened to it, I'm like, this is really solid and definitely deserves more recognition. And that's Blue Island, or Welcome to Blue Island. Blue Island's a song off Strength. Saturday, definitely classic 80s, Enuff Z-Nuff. I think this was recorded in early 2000s. Good Times Are Hard to Find, another good one. Sanibel Island, good one too. Sanibel Island Calls, or something like that. It's a really good one. I'll Fall in Love Again. The first side is just all classic Enuff Z-Nuffs, 80s, early 90s Enuff Z-Nuff. These songs would fit on any of the first 3 albums. The first side. Second side, not quite as good, but it's still good. Roll Me. Man Without a Heart, Sentimental Journey, that's interesting. It's like a sitar or instrumental, and The Sun is it's kind of like a progressive hippie type closer, but it's, like I said, the first half is what really makes this record, and that's Welcome to Blue Island. I think it was recorded in 2002 or 2003. Now down to the final 4. This has always been in my top 4, these 4 in order. Well, 2 and 3 sometimes flip, but most of the time this is the final 4 for me. And number 4, this is easily a return to classic Enuff Z-Nuff sound after the 2 demo albums and tweaked with that little instrumental or experimental album. That's, well, actually 7's in between it as well, but this is Paraphernalia from 98 or 99. And this album is just so strong. Freak, which is one of my favorite Enuff Z-Nuff songs. Nobody wants to know me, I'm a freak. Kind of relate to that song too, because I'm pretty much a loner, so that kind of fits. Ain't It Funny How You Feel Like Dying, I mentioned that song already. You've Got to Believe in Love, that's a cool one. Someday, Love is Unemotional, that's a good one. All Alone, There's Everything Works If You Let It, which is also on that one album after that. I can't. So it's on back to back. Save Me is a good one. Loser of the World, which I think I mentioned too, is a beautiful ballad talking about, you know, how much of a loser he is and always fails at everything, which I kind of relate to in a way too. It's a really short song, but it's a beautiful song. Donnie can really write those, you know, depressing songs very, very well. And this is one of the better albums of the 90s that totally is forgotten about, unfortunately. So now we're down to the final three, and it's no surprise what the final three are. It's just the order. At third place, I'm going to put the debut, and I still don't have this on record or CD for some damn reason. The debut. And of course I have Fly High Michelle, New Thing, their two biggest hits. Hot Little Summer Girl is really cool. In the Groove is the long song on the album. It's very like progressive, psychedelic type song. Has a good riff to it. How Are Ya, My Little Indian Angel, that's a cool song. Always overlooked. And then of course Kiss the Clown, they play that live still as well. So yeah, it's an awesome debut. It's one of the more solid debuts of the era. Now, this next two really are the two albums that summarize Enuff Z-Nuff as a whole. For me, Animals with Human Intelligence, this album should have been a huge success, and it just, 1993 came out, grunge was already around, and Chip signed this a couple years ago. I think I made a video on it, Superstitious, great opener. Black Rain, Right By Your Side, that was a single. These Days, really chill, like just kick back and just enjoy the, you know, chilling day, just driving down the road. That's a song you want playing. One Step Closer to You, that was another single. Innocence, beautiful ballad about, you know, growing up and missing her childhood. Taking a Ride is definitely the psychedelic, stoner type song off the record. It's a good one though. The Love Train, which they still play as the party song live. It's a good one. Rockin' World is a good closer. It's a great drum. I play it sometimes on drums. It's a great driving song to play on drums. So it's just all around us, very solid record. And of course, that leaves The Mighty Strength. Got the damn glare. Got it signed by Chip as well. This album has not been reissued on vinyl. It's the only one that hasn't, and it's their best record. Go figure. This album reminds me of Dog Eat Dog. It came out the year before, 91, and Dog Eat Dog 92, but I always say Dog Eat Dog is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, most underrated albums of that era. This is also in the conversation. This album, it hit the charts, but it was like 140 or something, and it wasn't promoted. It's a damn shame because it's one of the strongest records of the 90s in my opinion. Heaven or Hell, great opener. Missing You, good rocker. Then you have Strength, which is like the longer title track. I Just Been Rejected by the In Crowd, that's a cool one. The World Is a Gutter, it's a cool song. Goodbye, the ballad to end the first side. Mother's Eyes, the single, I think it was the second single from the album. There's actually a box set I'm looking at getting, but it's very rare. It's on Discogs. It comes up sometimes, but it's really expensive. It's the Strength box set. It has the CD, the cassette, poster, and the VHS tape of the video of Mother's Eyes. There's, I mentioned, Blue Island. And Time to Let You Go is a really interesting way to end the record. It's like a bluesy pop ballad. You've lost that feeling in your kiss. It's I like it though. It's short, but it's a cool ending. And also there's Baby Loves You. Your baby loves you. That's a cool song too. This album and Animals are just like, damn shame that they didn't really sell, but that's grunge for you, and you know, labels at the time were pushing different albums, so not too bad. I did it in just over 20 minutes despite my mishaps and shit. So let me know, do you like Enuff Z-Nuff? Do you listen to their newer albums without Donnie? I haven't. Maybe if I ever get them, I'll make a video on that to compare. Do you have any favorite tracks, favorite albums, memories, concerts, whatever of Enuff Z-Nuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'll put a video here. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Rock on. Peace, and I'll see you soon.